But you know what? Something really interesting happened this last weekend with your mom,
Oh yeah.
with Richard's mom, and
Ooh,
I was
do
like,
tell.
wait a minute, you're talking about your son here.
Yes.
So she said something like, it was shocking. She said, "Todos los hombres engañan," and I said, "Even these guys, every man,
Tell them what
all
that
men
is.
cheat."
All
She
men
said,
cheat.
"All men cheat, including these guys," and she's
Including
pointing
my
at her
kids.
sons.
What?
She's pointing at her sons, and where she's telling us as her daughters-in-law, like,
Yeah.
this is like, and I understand why she's coming from, why she's saying it, but to hear it from her saying that my husband is a cheater and it's her son,
No, that he will cheat.
and that
didn't
he
say-
will,
Yeah.
or
No.
or he has.
No, that's not what she
No.
said. She said,
Todos
todos los hombres
engañan.
engañan.
All men are cheaters.
Yes, that's what she's saying. She's not saying Richard cheats.
No, she's
Or
not saying
Richard
that you're
used to
doing it
cheat.
currently, but she's saying that you are capable of doing that, and you
If
will,
I'm a
or you
man,
have.
in her
Okay.
eyes, in her eyes, if I'm a man, I cheat. That's
Yeah.
what she is
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah, she's not saying specifically
Yes, I just
Yeah,
want to clear that
but
up.
because he's a man, like, but she's like,
Gotcha.
yeah, them too. They're included in that.
Yes.
Woo,
Is this true, sir? By the way, somebody with paperwork.
that's right.
She doesn't have no paper. She
License.
doesn't even have a citizenship. So
Oh,
no, she's not even a citizen of this country.
Yeah.
So
She's a permanent resident. So
permanent
that
resident doesn't
matters.
count.
She can
can't
still go
vote.
back.
No.
She could do something dumb.
She
But
can.
he does, and he has papers. Is that true? What she said, even though she's my mother, throwing me under the bus.
Everybody,
what she
all
said.
men.
She said all men
No,
cheat.
you know what? Can I tell you? I looked up the stats on cheating because I did want to know,
Yes.
and I, very little difference. I'll tell you that. So let me give you the number. Men cheat at the rate of 26%. 26% of men.
26%.
26%. Women, it's 24%. Not that far off. Not that far off.
Okay.
Although my question is, who's the 2% cheating with? What's going on there?
I know.
You would think they're cheating with each other, right?
Yes.
But I was like, what's going on there?
All between the same.
Maybe.
Oh.
Maybe something's going on
Male,
there.
male.
Yeah, I guess so. Because I'm like,
So you guys are more sneaky, like
Oh, we are really?
2% more.
2% more.
2% more. Oh, that's true.
2% more counts.
That's a deal
No,
breaker.
This is cheating.
Yeah,
That doesn't make them smart.
I never
They can
said.
still get caught.
that's
Never,
true.
we never
You
said
know?
cheating makes you smart.
No,
No,
I don't
sneaky.
think it's a smart
Okay, so it
decision.
doesn't make you sneaky. It's just cheater.
But there's really not that big of a difference, though.
Yes.
That's the
so
thing.
women are cheating
Oh,
just as much as men.
well, then tell your mom that.
Huh?
Men and women all cheat.
Yes.
Yeah, see that? I'm gonna tell her that.
No, somebody with papers just told me you cheated.
No, you know what? No, 24%.
No, yours
I'm part
when-
of the other percentage.
Yours
I'm gonna
didn't
tell
have
your
papers.
mom next time. Imagine I go and tell your mom, like, you know what? Women too.
Listen, and we don't have to go that far off to know.
You know?
that
I
it's happened.
I know. We
have
don't.
A friend.
We have a friend.
That's true.
I have several friends actually.
Ooh,
Really?
Several.
ratchet.
Right.
Several.
I like how you looked at me like I'm
Like,
supposed
you know
to
who
know.
I'm talking about.
I know, but you said several.
I think since I turned 30 something years old, every friend that I know
That's
that was
true.
married, they
They're just
they
hitting
got
me.
cheated on
Really?
by their significant other, their female partner.
Really?
Yes.
And not just once.
Not just once, but multiple
It happens
times.
multiple times to that same
To
person,
these
same
friends.
male.
And I have multiple friends that are going through this. I'm like, where
What?
their significant other stepped out, their wife stepped out.
Why do you think that happens to males? Like where their women, their wives step out on them,
Yeah.
like constantly. Like it's just not the fact that it happens just once. I mean, I get it, like it
Yeah.
happened, but if it keeps happening to you, is he the problem?
I mean, he's definitely part of the problem for sure. But look, actually, if I could tell you, in therapy, especially when I work with couples, but just you start noticing patterns. It's just a weird thing that just, it always happens. You always get one partner that's super dismissive, overly logical of emotions. The other one's emotional and they're together. Or you have someone who's super intense and they get angry and that's just like easy to them. And then the really chill person. Like it's just weird pairings and patterns you see all the time. And that's one that I've seen before where you have this very possibly passive guy and the wife has cheated on this person. And it's happened more than once. So I've seen that pattern. So I'm wondering if, like, would you say any of your friends fit that?
The pattern of the
Like
guy.
they're more on the chill side or passive,
Very.
and the wife was the one that cheated.
Yes.
Okay,
They were over the
so
most
so that's what the pattern I've seen. So that's why I'm like I'm wondering if that the
So
pattern's
true.
happening.
Of the person's attitude, you mean the quiet?
Yeah,
timid
exactly,
guy
exactly.
Yeah.
They're not very
So-
outspoken.
Yeah, and one thing I've noticed because I get to talk to the woman is they don't respect that man. That was a big part of why they went out. They stepped out.
Mm-hmm.
But if I could also add another thing is with regard to the cheating, right? Women cheating. Oh, I lost my train of thought. I
but
apologize.
at the end of the
Yeah.
day, though, these guys aren't weak. These guys aren't by all means. They're men, but it was just they're not. How can I say this?
Outspoken, go-getters.
No, I think more than anything, they're pleasing this person.
Yeah,
they
yeah,
try to
yeah.
please
Yep.
this person
People
over
pleaser.
and where they
Maybe
they
it's
overdo it.
fear.
Can a guy be too nice? If I ask any girl, can a guy
Yes.
be too nice? Yes. Okay, you're too nice.
Yes.
You don't stand your ground. You don't have a backbone. Like, I want you to put me in my place. Some
Yes.
women want that. Like, no, you're the man in charge. You make me feel comfortable and safe now.
Yes.
When you're not that person, you don't make me feel
Yes.
comfortable and safe.
Yes.
I like it
Yes.
when
Yes,
you tell
Richard,
me
I like
what
it
to
when you
do.
that.
Exactly.
Like when you do that, Richard.
So there you go. And then the beating and once in a while. No,
Eso
exactly.
no, eso no, eso
Never
no.
go there.
Eso no.
Just to keep her,
Oh,
just
you're
to
gonna
keep
get
her on
arrested.
check.
Yeah, there you
Just
go.
to keep her on check.
That's good. See, that's a guy with paper saying
That's a guy with
it.
Wait,
Yeah.
I want to go back to why do you think your mother-in-law said that though? Like,
Yes.
what do you think
Out of
her?
experience.
Yeah.
I think
Her
experience.
life experience,
Her life
yes.
experience. She went through a lot of that
Mhm.
through her lifetime, and even one time she mentioned to me. I don't know if it's okay for me to say this, Richard, but she said when it didn't happen or he didn't like put his hands on her, she felt like that she wasn't loved.
Interesting.
You know, so like I know, and she's trying to protect us too. Like, just so you know, if it does happen, it happens to everybody. You know what I mean? Like, let it roll down on your back, and it's okay. Just stay with this guy, okay? You know you love this guy, stay with him, kind of thing, right?
I don't know. I don't cheat.
It's your mom.
Wait. No, but I mean, Richard, you've had opportunities.
Yes.
Like, what stops you from going that route?
We had this conversation. The fear and respect you have for your significant other. You don't want to lose what you have. And if you care about it, you go, no, I'm not. It's not worth it.
Mhm.
Like, you look at it and go, it's not worth it. I get it. It's not. People can't think that way. People can go, do I need this shit in my life? Nah,
Yeah.
I'm
He
good.
loves me.
No,
sure
no,
does.
no,
Wait,
Listen,
he
listen.
does.
It's
He
love.
does.
It's love, but it's also.
It's lust.
Do I need a train wreck here? Do I need to open?
Lo que pasa, Richard doesn't
Richard
want to
is
start
just
over.
lazy.
Doesn't
He
wanna-
doesn't want to deal with the drama.
He doesn't want to start over.
He's
Like,
not committed, he's
next,
lazy.
gonna-
Damn.
That's-
Start
You
over.
better, you better thank God I'm lazy.
Hey, for real, it's a lot of work.
It is a lot of work. I don't want to do that
I don't
either.
wanna
I
do
see
that.
people dating out there. I'm sorry, guys.
I told her, girl, you stuck with me because it's a lot of work. I'm not
It is
dating.
a lot of work.
That's too much.
Ethan, are you married? No.
You know what he said?
That's right.
No.
He's
like-
no, not married.
It sounds like it's a good thing.
Won't be married.
But now Ethan knows that women cheat as much as
After
men do.
listening to our podcast, Ethan's
Not
never
true,
gonna win.
know.
Ethan. Not
Like, I'm
true,
done.
Ethan. There's someone out there for you.
Oh my god.
Doesn't need that in his life.
Oh, no.
Okay, what else?
Wow. I'm like, wow.